black.
Hey guys, it's Dead School here coming at you with a video on how to take on multiple enemies. In this video, we'll be focusing solely on taking on duos. If you find this video helpful and want a tutorial on how to take on squads, let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, let's get into it.
Whoa, hold on just a sec. You may be asking yourself, why would I listen to this guy? Well, just sit back and watch the video, man. Because this right here is proof. I'm in the top 1%.
The first thing I want to talk about is focusing in, more importantly on one target. And yes, that may seem simple, but I have seen so many players get freaked out when they are shooting at a guy and they see another guy, and they lose focus and end up dying because of it. Now, just because you focus in on one target does not mean you should forget about the other. It just means put it in the back of your mind until you eliminate this guy standing in front of you.
Okay, so a second later, my friend goes down, and I run over. I'm like, I'm gonna save you, because, you know, I'm a hero. And so this showcases my point, because I start shooting at this guy in the back, and then I switch my focus to the guy in the front, and then I finally take out the guy in the back. Now, I still get the kills, but I probably would have lost a lot less health if I would have focused on just one guy at a time. Alright, so number 2, I would say is apply pressure on your enemy. So my friend knocked down one guy, so I'm like, I'm going over to take the second guy out, and you'll see how it gets. He gets the revive, but I knocked this first guy out right here, and then the second guy was healing, so I did get both kills, and that was a prime example of putting pressure on your enemy.
Alright, so for number 3, I would say it is keeping control of the battle. And I think that's honestly the most important thing for when you're taking on a duo, or in any case, any battle. Because when you remain in control of the battle, you dictate where your enemy goes and where you are, allowing you to win. So let's go ahead and watch this clip one more time so I can show what I mean. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen, there's the guy's head that peeks for a second. So I throw a grenade to push them both over to the right, where it works perfectly, you can see here. Knocking one of the guys, I take him out, which scares his buddy to go around the rock, so I maneuver around the rock, giving me enough time to reload, and then being ready for him to come and make his move and take him out, because he probably expected I wasn't ready. So the fourth tip is exposing the flank. Now in itself, flanking is very useful, and most enemies will use it. But what am I telling you to do is to use the flank to your advantage. Most of the time, one man will leave his friend who is engaged in combat with you to run around and expose your cover so that him and his friend can destroy you. Now the key point is when his friend is running. This is your time to man up and go all in, taking out the opponent who is shooting at you, because you only have a few seconds to take him out and refocus on his friend. If done properly, it will look something like this. Alright, let's recap what we have learned. Number 1 was focus in on one target until you take him out. Number 2 was apply pressure to the enemy, and don't be afraid to push them and completely destroy those enemies. Number 3 was control the battle. Now control the battle and you win the fight. Try to position yourself where you have the advantage and your enemy doesn't. Number 4 is exposing the flank, and probably the most important, because this opportunity will give you the best chance to win any battle where you do get flanked by 2 or more enemies. Alright, so to finish out this video, I figured I'd just talk over the gameplay and let you guys know what I think and, you know, what I was thinking at the time right there, and point out things that I've gone over previously to maybe help you out. So right after I kill this guy, I hear someone and I go running to look for where it's at, because, you know, I love fights. can't resist one. And then after some serious potato aim with the Vector, I decide I'm not going to keep pursuing it because they're gone. So I decided to loot this guy. And then I hear another car coming in, which is a UAZ. I'm like, holy cow, there's just people after people. And so I try and shoot at him, you know, to get his attention, to pull him over to me. We can get engaged in a fight. And then I didn't realize it, but there was a second UAZ that started driving towards me like a maniac trying to kill me. So of course I light him up, and you know, he doesn't hit me, and I didn't kill him. So I come over here and finally finish up the kill. Now I think here's a key thing: is I don't go straight for the kill, and I don't go straight to the guy. I position myself safely behind the UAZ to give myself cover until I hear the guy shooting, and then I eliminate his buddy. Now my friend's been eliminated at this time, so I position myself behind the UAZ just to get a good idea of where he's at. I kind of have a general idea, and then I see him running up, and I continue to shoot and take him out.